Oh, good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Howdy do.
It's 35 degrees and we're sitting in unair conditioned offices for the love of the game. I
And
have
it's our
no
fall.
pants on. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
So, trying to keep cool out here. I'm Andrew, and this is my co-host from the 1995 movie Powder.
If I knew a line from it, I'd say it, but I don't. I don't.
All I can remember is he gets electrocuted in the rain or something like that.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Maybe I'll watch that tonight. I started watching Chief of War, the Jason Momoa thing.
Yeah.
It's all in Hawaiian. So far, it's pretty decent. Yeah. I've only seen episode 1. It's all in Hawaiian. I'm sure the pretentious Dwayne Johnson is just horny watching. He's probably reciting it word for word. Somehow he probably thinks he knows more Hawaiian than Jason Momoa, but
oh man. How's the costumes?
Or lack thereof. Like there's not a lot of I mean, if it's traditional, it's very cool. Obviously, I think it is very traditional. But Jason Momoa is a big man. He's got a lot of junk in his trunk, that's for sure.
He's got a good toolkit.
Yeah, there's a... He can make them cheeks clap, I bet. That's for sure.
Are they all like muscle hogs too, or are there some like normal?
Well, no, Jason Momoa isn't like Aquaman ripped in the show. He's like dad bod. I drink beer on the beaches of Oahu. Bod. Still, like, obviously he's a massive man, but
yeah,
he does a lot of squats. Good. That's for sure.
I'm in danger.
Crush them nuts.
He can crush a walnut between them cheeks.
No, it looks good. That's on Disney, isn't it?
I'm not sure. I very legally watch it. So
correct. I forgot about that.
We're all legal over here in my household.
Yeah, same. Mostly.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, now you are. Yeah.
I mean, I do follow the laws. Just saying.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of someone in danger,
need a new one.
Yeah, and trade them up.
Yeah. I'm feeling a bit old, so I gotta get.
Need a new sausage coil in front of that kitchen sink.
Honestly, different flavor. Did so you saying you didn't watch much of Raw? Because I was watching a bit of it, but I just felt slow, like for a go home. But fucking Heatwave, dude.
What else is new for a WWE weekly TV program right now at this point?
And then tickets will be like ridiculous. It blows my mind.
Yeah,
it's like we're not gonna try. We're not.
No, it's just capitalistic greed at this point.
Yeah.
I watched Rhea and Rocks.
Yep.
Pretty much the only stuff I'm watching is the women's stuff, because as I've said on our weekly episodic program, the women have carried this brand, this promotion for, the year, right?
Yes.
Big time. And for them to just totally scrap the Stephanie match in Paris there, because Naomi's had to pull out, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But to just not have like a fatal 4-way for the number 1 contender yesterday.
Wouldn't that be the place to do it? Like a PLE?
Fatal
Because
four way
nothing else.
in the UK where they would eat it alive.
Yeah.
Uh,
Celebrate.
yeah, and then go to Paris and have Stephanie, who we haven't seen wrestle in 2 months now.
She just shows up backstage. Can I have
Yeah,
my shot?
and
Adam's like,
then
"Oh, it's coming."
to just put it back in the States.
Yeah.
She obviously has a visa. She can wrestle, so
Yeah.
like
No,
you know,
it's so
have
annoying.
her wrestle. Yeah.
Yeah, do something. Show off because she's great in the ring.
Well, you know, for as great as the main card or the main event women and like the upper main card women have been, they still don't know what to do with the mid card women.
No,
Right? You
I'm laughing.
have your what?
Nikki. I'm laughing because it's Nikki. Nikki Bella's
Right?
your challenger for your
Nikki
mid card
Bella
title.
and Becky Lynch. And I
Yeah.
can't help but think that Nikki Bella is going over.
I feel like she is going to just totally upset Becky.
And for what? What does that accomplish?
I'm gonna mark out though. I do like it just because I don't know. I see like a little fire in Nikki right now, but it's a way to get it off Becky. So because Becky's doing such good work, Bailey's vignettes are like crazy. I don't know. What do you do with the
Bailey's vignettes? Yeah, that's another story. We had another great one this week too that we'll talk about a little
Yeah.
bit. But
You almost got to bring up like 3 chicks for the mid card.
You have
on Raw
to at this point because Naomi's left a huge hole.
Yeah.
But then now you've got 3 more women, and now you're gonna have, which isn't a bad thing, but you're gonna have 3 women's matches.
Yeah.
An upper mid card men's match or a men's tag, and then you're gonna have the schmoz of a fucking men's main event that happens every single week.
How many run-ins can we get?
It's the same match for the last 3 months.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking boring. Can we not just have like LA Knight versus who is he wrestling? Braun Breaker. Can we not just have a wrestling match?
It's like as soon as you know it's a gimmick match, it's gonna be shenanigans. You just know.
Right? Like I'm thinking like I was thinking about this at work. Is this just Triple H trying to recreate the Attitude Era? And yeah, there was lots of run-in matches in the Attitude Era, but as I'm thinking back, there was like no, because they would do all the run-in shit and do dark matches after all the time after to end the show. So you would have like, how many times did you see Raw end in 97, 98, 99, 2000? Up until like 2002, it would end with a stunner, it would end with a angle slam, it'd end with a rock bottom or a pedigree or a tombstone or something, and that would be the end of Raw. It would be a wrestling match. They would hit their finish. They would hit the buckles or do whatever they did, whether they were babyface or a heel. And that would be the end of Raw. And then you'd have your, the dark match would be the run-in after.
Yeah, send them home happy that way.
Exactly.
Like Netflix doesn't need that. We don't need to see that.
No. But
it doesn't progress the story.
Every week you got bronze. It doesn't. It really doesn't, because there is no wrestling fan, smart wrestling fan, that thinks that Seth is dropping the title.
It would be ridiculous. Like, what would be the point for one?
Yeah, you only have 3 weeks of build per pay-per-view, and to just randomly have Seth drop the title now in Paris achieves what? After they've just demolished everyone.
And to me, it's just a setup for the next show. It only feels like that. And it's like, okay, well, we have, of course, War Games coming up. So Is it going to be faces against the Vision, or like what's it going to be? Vision might get a new member now, at least.
Well,
If they're
hopefully.
going to be, yeah, if they're part of War Games, they'll have to bring something in.
I just wonder if they're gonna do the Wyatt Six in War Games.
That'd be wild.
Hold on a second. Rolled over my cord here. There we go.
Careful, you got no pants.
That's right. Yeah, I'm not talking about my headset cord. What did I see? Someone half credible had said that right now the current plan is Wyatt 6 and MFTs. So still,
like
half
that.
of a bloodline, but at least you get 5 new people.
And I feel like they'd beat the shit out of each other. They got a lot to prove on the MFT side when JC Mateo's getting "you can't wrestle" chance, and he's like, come on.
He's the best wrestler in that fucking stable.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah. It's sad because it's just how he's been booked as kind of the fall guy, but it's not his fault.
Which is, you have fucking Talatonga in that group, and you're using Jeff Cobb as the fall guy. Just poor booking, Road Dog.
SmackDown's a different story. I don't know what to think about it anymore.
It's an awful show.
Yeah.
It's a fucking terrible show for the last, realistically, since Roman's bloodline crumbled.
So what would wake it up though? Besides, I guess, writers, but like talent wise.
Well, yeah, I think you have to. John's only there for another 10 dates.
Yeah.
That's a massive hole that's dropping off. You'd have to really honestly start to bring up like Trick, Oba, Joe Hendry, unfortunately, for as boring as he is. Who else is in NXT that like maybe Paige or Ricky can't because Paige still has that title, so
yeah. And if Ricky eventually beats Oba, that would be okay. Give Ricky a little more time down there. Javon, what do you do with Javon when he's so entertaining? He could be probably a good mid card on SmackDown, entertaining, people there instead of 20 people in NXT audience.
Yeah, you could bring him up.
I don't see him ever being champ. I just don't.
No, never. And that's the thing with the Oba Femi match, right? It's just so like Oba had what did they say? 170 pounds on him or something? Like
huge. Another Javon.
Yeah, this just isn't credible.
No.
Right? So even Bret Hart was small and they still build him at 262 or whatever it was, crazy. Which is stupid. Yeah. He's not 262 ever. But at least he was Bret was thick at least. HBK was HBK was tiny. But they still build him at 220 though, I think, right? Like there's no shot he was 220.
Limit.
Yeah.
No, unless he was somehow just solid or big bone, but he's so tiny now. There's no way.
Yeah. So I don't know what you do with Javon, but you need to honestly, if Netflix is going to keep talent stacking Raw, which I don't blame them. They paid $5 billion.
Yeah.
Then you have to just almost mass call up SmackDown with some of the other with the men's armors on in NXT there.
Yeah. So I wish Paul Heyman was writing still, because he knew how to build up those guys and show their character for how new they were.
He did it so well in what, 05 or whatever that was, with Edge and Eddie and Ray, and
Yeah.
still had Kurt Angle was there, but there was still Brock was gone by then, but
And I don't see Road Dogg having that talent.
he doesn't.
Like, how is he going to bring out the best of anyone when he's been I'm sorry, he's just had the same gimmick for how long? He doesn't know anything different.
He doesn't. It was the same gimmick in TNA when they were the Voodoo Kin Mafia, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. Same shtick on the mic. Like, it's, come on, dude. So they need someone with a focus on honestly developing that younger talent and pushing Andrade, pushing all these guys that are sitting there just waiting.
I mean, there's no
lot.
reason Carmelo should be paired with The Miz.
No, in a tag team that doesn't matter. It just doesn't.
It's so irrelevant. The Miz, unfortunately, or fortunately for whoever is listening, is just irrelevant.
Yeah. I feel like, and like MFTs, they take up a lot of TV time. It's played out. We know that. Geez, but if you get the Gorillas of Destiny kind of back to even where they were, even if it's 80% or 70%, let them be a tag team. Get them away from this gang beating all the time. It's so repetitive. Takes up too much time.
It's just, because they were good in New Japan.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Even Talatonga.
Yeah, like what happened? Is it the way that he's been booked and fans just are so unreceptive, or because of that botch that he had in his first match? He never fucking recovered.
It's got to be it's just a weird confidence thing. It's just all of them seem like they're nervous to be in the WWE ring, and it's very strange. Like JC, even, it's just they're not where they were before.
No, they're not.
It's a feeling out thing. I don't know.
Very bizarre, very strange, but SmackDown is awful. Raw is the same every week. But let's get into this here.
Yeah.
Obviously, everybody's heard of it by now. But I'm not going to show the video. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen the video that's going to watch or has watched. But for those that haven't, there was an incident with Rampage Jackson's son at a indie promotion, which was affiliated with the WWE ID program. Partially owned by Rikishi, I believe, this promotion.
Yeah, Rikishi and Black Pearl.
Rikishi, is a half owner or something.
Yes.
Curse of the Black Pearl.
I think he's one of the main trainers too. And Black Pearl, I think, was maybe on Superstars back in the day, but never anything special.
And so the incident was there was a pre-event thing where Raja, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, probably Raja, got hit with a beer can, which was maybe a little stiffer than he would have liked, by this Psycho Stu.
Yes.
And then, they were in each other's faces and whatever. And that being said, so then there's a match later on, and Psycho Stu and another indie guy are having a match, and Raja rushes the ring, not before basically confessing that he was about to assault this guy. which, as a friend of mine said to me today, in a court of law, that's called premeditated aggravated assault. And then proceeds to, slam him, which would have been enough because it looked like he was KO'd from the slam.
Yes, that whiplash.
And then proceeded to rain, 20 unanswered punches to his face, bleeding from his ears, choking on his blood, swallowing his teeth. The likes of things that, it's a simple definition, it's assault. So apparently Stu is fine, not fine, but awake, conscious. There's a GoFundMe that's been set up.
Yes.
Chris Jericho, lots of people have donated. Now, of course, WWE dropped. This is a picture of. He's an Army veteran, by the way, who used professional wrestling as an outlet for PTSD. So, you don't feel bad enough for the guy already. That should do it.
Yeah.
Now, the Knokx Pro was dropped from the ID affiliation program, as it should have been. And there were 2 wrestlers from this that were dropped from ID as well, I believe.
Yes. Yeah. The one was the guy who actually was telling Raja to go get his receipt. So he was
That's right.
He was the first to get out, which is ridiculous. And this supposedly Raja just had a concussion like 2 days ago, so he's not even.
Yeah, that's what Rampage
why is
said.
He in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is he in the ring?
What are you doing? Yeah. What happens if? Yeah. Anyways.
Dumb.
So he should see jail time. I would hope. It's premeditated aggravated assault.
Yeah. And if it depends if it's maybe he can get off like first offense or who knows, but it's gotta something's gotta happen.
His dad will just pay his bond and
it's true. Wear a mega hat.
Drag it out in court and they'll just drop it. All I can say is that if he ever eventually gets a pro MMA fight, someone's going to take liberties.
Yeah. He's not a big dude either. he's
No, he's not. So anyways, what do you think? That's pretty much the gist of it, I think. I think we're probably both on the same page for the most part.
Yeah. Just funny how guys like, RVD was like, I'm behind Raja, and same with Mark Henry. And it's like, I get it. He was kind of put in a place where he didn't know what was going on, wasn't trained properly, and also trying to look like he's not a bitch after getting his head whacked with the beer can. But it's also like, he shouldn't have been there in the first place, and he did go too far. He should have known better, just maybe a punch or two, get his receipt, and that's it. He knew
a receipt
better.
From getting hit with a beer can, like, come on, guy.
Yeah, or give him a stiff potato,
give him a
shot
slap.
back.
Yeah, or something, right? Jab him in the nose after he does it. Like, not to mention, there were no other talent that decided to pull him off of Stu.
Yeah.
Until, the 21st punch has given Stu even more CTE than he probably had.
What was that one like with his face painted? I don't know if he's a juggalo or what, but he's like trying to pull him off, but not also at the same time.
Yeah.
And just kind of hugging him. It was very awkward.
And was there part of the video? I didn't watch the end of the video, but did somebody pin Stu at the end of the video and the ref still counted 3 or something?
I don't remember that. I was watching the corner what was happening, but I think I kind of remember something like that. Something stupid happened.
Yeah.
I was watching the guy trying to fight.
Yeah, I agree with, I agree. I agree with a lot of what Mark Henry usually says. I do not agree
Yeah.
with what he said here, though.
Yeah, this sounds like he's friends with Rampage.
Basically, you know, Mark Henry has said in previous interviews that he would get ribbed in 95, 96 when he came in and he didn't like it. And, you know, he's, you know, pouty about it and whatever. And
Yeah.
we get it, Mark. You're the world's strongest man, but you're soft. We get it.
Yeah.
But
not to mention all these guys were drinking their face off during the afternoon barbecue at this
Right.
Knokx Pro. And then going in the ring.
Yeah. Wrestling drunk.
Yeah. That's a good reason to be dropped from ID.
That's right. Yeah. But Mark just saying, you know, you got to be careful who you're messing with, and why are you enticing a riot with a kid? And it's like, he's not a kid.
No.
Fucking adult. He knows what he was doing. He confessed to what he was going to do.
Yeah.
And he could have legitimately killed Stu. Probably, he's lucky he didn't kill Stu.
Very lucky. Brain damage.
Because if Stu was in a coma right now, this conversation would be very different, and he would already fucking be in jail. But because Stu's awake, that's the only reason the LAPD hasn't put him in jail yet.
And what's scary is you still have swelling. You can still get a stroke. Like, strokes can happen. He's not out of danger just yet. Like, it's pretty nuts that you can. There's lots of things that can happen.
Yeah. Mark does say if it would have put his hands on me, it would have happened in the parking lot right there. That's perfect. Fine. And that's probably what should have happened. Because in that case, people would have broke it up, right? It's not a wrestling match. You know, we're not trying to decipher whether it's a work or a shoot at this point now. But after the fifth punch, you should know, fuck me, this is a shoot. Even after the third punch, when his head's just bouncing off the fucking mat, this isn't a shoot, brother. Get in there and break it up. So just annoying.
Ridiculous.
Annoying, scary, didn't need to happen. Let's talk about this dumb bitch for a second. And I'm not talking about Becky Lynch. How about Kelly Osbourne? Becky made a shot yesterday on Raw. I thought it was hilarious. The only thing that came out, they were in Birmingham, England. The only good thing that came out of here died a month ago. But in fairness to Ozzy, he had a good sense to at least move to LA, because if I lived in Birmingham, I'd die too. Super funny, massive heat, obviously, from the Birmingham crowd. But they're British, so they loved it.
Yeah. And it's not even rude to Ozzy. Like, it's not.
It's not even rude.
No.
And then you have Kelly Osbourne not even adding Becky Lynch, but Becky Lynch fan 11. Like,
it blows my mind.
You old disrespectful dirtbag, burnt you, right? They wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. Shame on the WWE. Like, shut up, bitch. Your dad ate the head off of a fucking bat. Shut up.
Yes. And Doves. And like, he was just with Triple H doing the War Games theme, 3 years ago, sitting in the chair, sitting in his throne, working with NXT and stuff.
How much did he work with WWE over the years?
Yeah.
It's just like, get out of here.
He would have been fine. I never watched the Osbournes, but I've been rewatching. Yeah, and like his sense of humor, because rewatching now, his sense of humor, he would have thought that was hilarious. And Kelly, like, they've always been entitled, spoiled kids. At least Jack grew up, but she's clearly not. Fuck, she was annoying.
Yeah, it still is, apparently. Can't even at the correct fucking human being. So
shout out to that fan,
I guess
though.
acid use was passed down in this fucking sperm. There are people in
fan probably has
AEW.
so many followers.
Oh, probably now, yeah. We spoke on Chris Jericho donating.
Drink it in, man.
Even AEW thinks Jericho is going to be in the Rumble.
Yeah.
As he should be. I'll mark out. I want 1999 Chris Jericho theme. I want a full 10-second countdown. I want it all.
Pony up in the middle.
Pony up in the middle would be hilarious too. I want leather pants, which you'll probably have on anyways.
Yeah, sparkly.
Yeah.
Sparkly something. Oh, that'd be good.
To me, this is the easiest booking decision Hunter can do.
Yeah.
Book him in the Rumble. Have him get into it with, have to be an upper mid card guy for him to even consider it. So
yes. A lot of great feuds you could have.
Yeah, someone's still trying to maybe get over the hump a little bit. Maybe if Bronson isn't quite there yet, even though he should be there after this Roman match.
Yeah.
Just hope Roman doesn't bury him. Maybe an LA Knight would be good.
Ooh, the mic work would be so good between those two.
Yeah. LA Knight's already 65 though as well, so I don't know if that's really what Chris wants to do.
Even Braun Breaker, just the insults they could chuck at each other. I would,
with all the history that's him and Scott would have had. Yeah.
Yeah. That could be fun.
Jericho might even be able to get Scott to show up. I want to hear them sirens one more time, man. I want to hear them Scott Steiner sirens one more time.
Yeah, big entrance. God, like it's pretty bad when not even a paycheck from Tony will keep Chris, and Chris usually goes where money is.
Yeah. Well, WWE could, TKO for all intents and purposes could buy AEW if they wanted to. So they've got more than enough to. Well, maybe not. If Tony Khan had his dad on board, they might not be able to.
It depends how much his dad wants to fund out.
Yeah.
Blows my mind, if you think about all these day one or fairly close to day one guys that are leaving, it tells you something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're and now Ospreay is gone and Swerve is gone and Jericho's gonna leave and Cody's left and Ricky's gone and you've got those other, there's 4 or 5 of them in Ricochet and Mercedes and Swerve.
Yeah.
Someone else can't keep WWE's name out of their mouths. They so badly still want to be in WWE that it's embarrassing. And Hangman is boring. If you want to actually be, there'll never be a legitimate threat to take over as the number one promotion. But if you want to be someone that can gain more viewership and maybe take some of the demo, you put your title on MJF immediately.
Yes.
And you have him hold it for 8 months.
Yeah. With the movie, it should have happened there.
Yeah.
Like even the press he was getting.
But they didn't want to pull it from Hangman.
And they've tried Hangman like 3 times now.
There's just only 2. His second reign, but yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. It's just not translating. And if I'm booking it, you put that on MJF immediately and have him be and he can be like a classic professional wrestling heel, or even a 2005 level Triple H, 2004, when he was the world champion. And had it for 9 months or whatever it was, and finally dropped it to Batista, I think.
With those, because it was always good competitive matches, but then MJF could just easily get the win by a little cheating here, a little cheating there.
That's right. Give him a
Just
stable, you know, give him a
yeah,
give him Flair and Orton or whatever.
that always worked so good with him when he was in a group.
That's right. And it's you know, and then you have someone that he builds this, you know, 6 or 8 month program with, finally beat him at All In next year or something, right?
Yeah.
Right?
We have Orange
maybe it's
Cassidy
fucking
coming back.
Wardlow. Maybe it's Wardlow. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe Darby finally does it.
He's got to sew his ear back
no.
up. He's good.
Yeah,
to...
let's put it on a boring ass cowboy. And you know, a guy that can't fucking wrestle unless he's holding a fork or a spiked bat.
Yeah.
So
Mox, so boring to me, and without that machine behind him, like WWE machine where he was Dean and at least reined in a bit, he's not. I just don't like him. I don't find him entertaining.
The only thing good about the Death Riders is when they leave the ring.
Yeah. Do they break up now? Like what do you do with them?
I don't know what you do with them.
They've been beat.
Wheeler Utah, as Jim Cornette calls him, Wheeler useless. He's just so terrible. I see really the tweet too, like PAC is in it.
Yeah.
And him and Sammy are at that soccer match in England the other day. And one of the parody accounts on Twitter tweeted something like, because Pac's pointing like into the crowd or onto the field or something, that's the picture. And the caption is like, can you believe it? That guy's paying me millions of dollars to sit at home and watch a soccer match in a stadium live with a WWE talent. Like, it's so pathetic.
That's true though. That's the crazy part. You have all these guys, like, I haven't seen Orange Cassidy. I know he was injured, but he's been like, it feels like a year.
Yeah, I was reading, but
yeah. And like, but bring him out so people don't forget about him. Or do you want that pop? I guess Jungle Boy, was he the one that was filling up Luchasaurus to bring him back? That's what one of the rumors I read in that little vignette where Luchasaurus was
being filled up. Pardon me.
Yeah, so get this.
What does that
on the
mean?
Video.
Is it a Cutler James reference?
Kinda. But when Luchasaurus was being brought back to life, I guess, at the pay-per-view, right? And they did that little pre-video of him being kind of injected or whatever. I don't know what it was, but being brought back to life or resurrected. They figure, one of the rumors is it was Jungle Boy who did all that work to him to get him up and going. So they're calling him
Jungle Boy again now.
Let's see. I'd love those two as a tag team.
Who in the hell is that? Some mid-carter?
Get him on his shoulders again. Come on.
God.
That theme though. That's a killer theme. Makes me wave my arms. Yeah. Because Lucha, I mean, what else do you do with Luchasaurus? Yeah. He's gained, what, 10 pounds of muscle in the last 5 years? Give him a break.
Who was he years and years ago? Can't remember for some reason.
I just remember him as Jungle Boy.
No, Luchasaurus.
Oh, Luchasaurus. He was Jordan Devlin.
Judas Devlin, yeah.
Judas Devlin, NXT. Then he was on Big Brother, believe it or not.
Really?
And not even Celebrity Big Brother. And this is how dumb he is. There was 2 twins, and they would switch him out. These 2 girls switch him out, and he was falling in love with one. And with the girl, he thought was just one girl. And then they finally said, like, yo, you're actually falling for my sister. We're twins. And he had no idea. He couldn't tell them apart. It was so stupid.
I've been there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shockingly, he's got a Bill DeMott scandal section on his fucking page.
Yep. He called him out. He was one of the ones who called him out for the donuts, I believe.
It doesn't come. Yeah. Doesn't say anything specifics about glazing or anything here, but
He hates Demont.
who
Like
doesn't?
tenderoni. Exactly.
That's why I can't
And this-
stand, like, even though they're a good tag team, it's just like every
Mhm.
time I look at Hank, like, that's fucking Bill DeMott.
Yes. Yeah. Useless.
You would think someone in that program would be like, you know what? We're going to have to get you to do something different with your face. Because you
Just
look
fix
too
it up.
much. Yeah, this is no laughing matter.
We gotta what a dumb gimmick.
Yeah, this isn't
That is-
very humorous, if you know what I mean.
God. Bring out Hugh Morris Jr. Just make him a
That
junior.
was his finish, wasn't it? No laughing matter. He
Yep.
never fucking won.
Yeah.
He lost to Goldberg 18 times. But
Yeah, that's literally part of Goldberg's record, the 37 matches. The funny thing too that it reminds me of is when you had Luchasaurus, he did actually he said he wasn't in Lucha Underground too, right? Because he was
yeah,
pretty
he
decent
was.
there.
Yeah.
I just don't know what else you could do with the guy. Like he's never gonna be a big title holder guy. But yeah, you have a
if
6'8".
you can't wear a lizard mask or
No.
like the Mortos. He's
No.
big man, but you wear a fucking bull's mask, you're never gonna be a champion.
No.
You in Mexico, by all means, go be a world champion there. But in American wrestling, you'll just never be a world champion when you wear a lizard mask or a bull mask or anything other than a lucha mask. And
You
even
just can't
then,
get
who was the last North American world champion that wore a lucha mask, for that matter?
Yeah.
What year was that? Yeah, that was in 2005. Unless
Ridiculous.
you include when Ray won that title in 2011.
Was that for 5
in
minutes?
that tournament for 5 minutes, yeah. And then John beat him, and then Punk showed up at the end of that episode.
Wow.
I don't even consider that a world title win for Ray, to be honest. At least he
No.
won the Rumble. He beat... Did he beat Batista?
It was someone like that.
world
'cause it was
title?
a bigger dude. I feel like it was. It was like a monster versus.
WrestleMania, or was it the Big Show? No, it couldn't have been the Big Show. I believe
Wouldn't
it was
surprise me.
WrestleMania 21. Let's have a look here.
Because it was someone who Ray had to overcome the odds.
No. When did was it next year? Was it 2006?
The 20.
WrestleMania 22?
Shit, it wasn't like
Rey
24
Mysterio
even,
defeated
was
Kurt Angle and Randy Orton.
it? Okay.
Look at that. 9 minutes of world title match. Unbelievable.
We're 3 of those. Like, that's an insult, really.
Mysterio, Kurt Angle, and Randy Orton, they get 9 minutes. Wow.
Sorry, guys.
Yikes.
Clearly, the rumor was right about Hurt Syndicate not wanting to drop the titles to FTR as well if they had to go
Yeah.
that
Go
route
to
as well.
Brodito first, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of politics there still.
God. So corny.
Yeah.
Moving on here. Talk a little bit about Killer Cross. Him and Scarlett showed up in Game Changer on the weekend during the Matt Cardona Shotzi Blackheart match. I watched this match. It was entertaining.
Yeah,
Shotzi's a good wrestler.
just never given the chance, eh?
Her and Matt kicked the shit out of each other. Matt's so safe.
Does he
I
hold
tweeted
back though?
this.
Like
He held back a
In a
little
safe
bit,
way?
but Shotzi certainly
Yeah.
didn't.
nice.
He took some nasty bumps. I tweeted this, but what do you think? What if, in 8 months or 6 months or whatever it may be, that because Cross and Cardona are going to wrestle here now at the next GCW Halls of Glory or whatever it's called.
Okay. Yeah.
What do
House of
you
Glory.
think of
Yeah.
the House of Glory? Yeah. What do you think of the two of them, because it's very obvious that Matt wants to come back so he can wrestle with his wife. Very obvious. Killer Cross wants to be in WWE as well.
Yep.
What if they were to have them show up in the crowd a la Hall and Nash in 96? Bit of an outsiders angle. And if they want to be, if they want to be in the promotion, then sorry, you're not going to be world champion, but you can ravage this fucking tag division for a long time if you want. Hurt Syndicate style, booked strong, right?
On just to show up and cause shit for a bit.
Yeah,
those two
bit
would
of
be
a stable,
perfect at it.
right? You can finally maybe get Scarlett to wrestle, or she can be a valet for the both of them. Fine.
Yeah.
Cardona can, he's 40 now also. He can, change his gimmick up a little bit to be a little more brooding the way that Cross would be.
He plays a good angry dude.
These badasses.
Yeah.
Be interesting anyways.
Yeah, because Matt can really play off that angry when he needs to. That angry type of screaming asshole. So that I think that idea would be pretty neat to see. And a good use of them.
It would
good
be.
use of those two.
At least get some tag matches.
Well, buddies with Cody. I can't believe he's not even hired yet.
Yeah, exactly. Like good buddies with Cody.
Yeah.
Cross, I think everybody at this point thinks it's, legitimate now, maybe not a work. I don't know. Part of me still thinks that a small portion of it is a work. I'm down to that could 85-15. 90-10
play around
maybe, but
hey, go have a few matches out here and there,
go get
just
some
really
matches. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd have to, they would probably have had to release him officially, but
yeah. And have they not done stuff with House of Glory before? I feel like they have.
Well,
they let the wrestlers go there once in a blue.
Bully's wrestling there, right? As Bully Ray.
Okay.
And he's signed to a Legends deal.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's amazing, Red.
Unless they gave Bully a special one, because he's doing House of Glory, he's doing LFG, and he's also wrestling in TNA, though, which I guess would be probably part of the Legends deal. But
she's Indy Hartwell, women's champ. That's cool, too.
Yeah. That was their last event. She won it.
That is awesome.
I believe.
So, and she's amazing, Red, as a founder. I don't know if he's still involved, but he was always, I loved him. He was great in TNA when it started.
Well, yeah, he's what made the X division.
Yeah. Just incredible, dude.
Him and AJ and who else was in there? Who else was there? Christopher Daniels.
Yeah. Kazarian was he not?
Kazarian a little bit, yeah.
Eric Young at the time.
Samoa Joe, I think, had some X Division matches too.
Yeah.
When he was a little lighter. Was Loki there too? Loki would have been there. Or was that Ring of Honor?
No, he was there for a bit, for sure.
Chris Sabin.
Samoa Joe makes a hilarious clown, though. I've been watching season 2 of Twisted Metal.
I like it. I enjoy it. It's a good show.
Yeah,
I love
really
Twisted Metal, the video game series, though. But
they did really good on that show. Yeah. So I don't know. I hope you're right. I would love to see that. Something different.
Yeah. Got to do something here because it's just so stale. You know what isn't stale? This guy's fucking interview today. Holy shit. The most boring wrestler in the world. Most entertaining thing he did as a wrestler was an interview after he retired.
Yeah. What the hell?
The one thing that stuck out to me here where he says John Cena refused to put him over. Oh yeah, he refused to do it.
Yeah.
You don't say. You sucked. You were boring.
Yeah.
Even Dutch couldn't get you over. Dutch is one of the smartest wrestling minds in the world.
Yeah. You got him a chant. That's it.
And
Sorry, kid.
yeah, all I can get you is this chant. We the people, right? That's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the only time the crowd cared.
And who did he end up beating? And I was so mad at your house watching this. I was infuriated that he actually won a world title.
Was that during We the People? No, that was before that, right?
He cashed in, I think, didn't he? And I gotta look this asshole up.
I don't remember who. So insignificant.
Hager.
Hate the guy.
Yeah,
Never
he beat
liked him.
somebody for sure. Championships and accomplishments. World Heavyweight Championship 1 time. ECW champion 1 time.
Yeah.
So when did he win this? United States, Money in the Bank, he wins it there. Cashed in during a SmackDown episode. World champion Chris Jericho had been speared by Edge. He beat Jericho.
Okay.
Jericho did the job for him. Well, no wonder that they were part of a group together in AEW.
Yeah, very interesting. Helped him out.
I guess so, yeah. He says, I was told that John Cena said or had refused to do it. The original plan was I was going to beat him on Monday Night Raw. John Cena in 2008, 2009, 2010, 2005 to 2015 would have never put you over. Sorry, buddy.
No. Be like, and what is the reason he's beating me? How does that make sense? No.
Yeah. That's one thing about John is he's going to do the job for you. It better be making money. And he knows that you don't make money there. Jake Hager. Jock Gagger.
Has to make sense. Yuck.
Yeah.
Never liked him.
No. He did torch Goldberg though at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a great, like, this interview is the most entertaining. Like you said, most entertaining thing he's done. It's hilarious.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got for news. Anything else you wanna? I'm gonna go over a little bit of Heatwave here. Yeah, we talked about Raw a bit.
Yeah.
Well, no, let's what do I want to do here? Let's talk about Bailey again here for a second because I love her.
Oh, yes.
She had another vignette. And I had mentioned last week that I want to see her dive in on both of the, like the ding dong and the hugger gimmick.
Yeah.
Turn into this like psycho Joker Sting type of character. Crazy Mickey James kind of Joker Sting. And the vignette this week. Oh, let me get rid of my Canva here.
A split personality type.
Yeah, split personality. But the vignette this week had the two voices fighting. So the ding dong voice, which I think was her, that would have been lots more pandemic.
Yeah.
Era Bailey.
Shortly after, yeah.
Yeah. And her original gimmick in NXT, and when she came up to the main roster, won a world title actually as the hugger. And they're kind of fighting in her head like good versus evil, She's trying to block them both out. This can really go somewhere.
Yes.
And judging by the vignettes and how well they're coming across, how well she's, you know, I'll say acting in these vignettes, it seems like she really does want to dive into this a little bit. They're coming off as believable.
Yeah. Probably feels good to finally do something new.
Yeah.
Just refreshing.
She just really
Like,
wants a new
please.
theme, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the one way to get it.
Yeah. I'd like to see her, even switch back to her Bailey to belly finish, but make it intense, like make it not so safe as it was before, like really fling these women.
The rose plant is just horrible.
Terrible, impractical finish. Yeah. At least you can reverse like a short arm clothesline, pull him into it can come out of nowhere, right? A belly to belly suplex.
Yeah.
As long as you make it look menacing. Talk to Braun Breaker how to do that. But there's just so many different directions that they can go with this crazy Bailey gimmick. And I just don't want them to turn it into how to say, like, I just don't want it to turn into like a Firefly Funhouse thing. Too similar of a Firefly Funhouse thing, if that makes sense.
Where it's like very dark or just too supernatural.
Too not supernatural, but tying back, too much into the hugger gimmick and then hitting a switch and being almost dark and brooding.
Okay.
Like the Fiend would be.
Yes. Then he'd come out like, hi.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would just be neat to see her come out as full heel, maybe torn old Bailey gear kind of thing. Like ravaged older Bailey gear, maybe like dragging one of them inflatable flailing arm tube men around, like just dragging it to the ring, using it to choke her opponent, shit like that, right? There's so many ways they could go though.
Yeah.
Whether they want her to come out one night as full on hugger, sure, why not?
Be hilarious.
Yeah, have the tube guys blow up again. Wacky inflatable flailing arm tube man.
It's been a while.
Crowd would pop.
Yeah.
Give her another world title run with this too. I also but they're fantastic vignettes.
It's refreshing as hell just to see it.
It is big time. Same with the Asuka thing that's happening, right? Asuka and Kairi and Io.
And Kari's kind of in the middle playing innocent, where I think Kari's going to be the one to snap and actually attack Io.
I hope so.
Oh, man. Asuka and Kari, their gear is like next level to make up everything. Such perfection.
I don't want them to be double downing on like a crazy, like Asuka. If Asuka turns crazy or Kairi turns crazy and Bailey's turning crazy and Naomi was crazy-ish, right?
All of them, yeah.
Like
all our women are crazy.
It's yeah, Triple H is like, all these broads are crazy. It's what we do.
Yeah.
I just don't want them to that be the thing they do now with they don't know what to do with a woman who's a baby face. Well, just turn her crazy. Give her a crazy gimmick. And then Io said earlier in the night she wanted her and Rhea to take a break from each other or whatever. and then Io
Yeah.
came out for the save after. So
That break isn't gonna happen. I don't think it's
No.
too it's cute.
soon enough they'll have what like Kairi or Asuka turn on her and snap, right? I'm sure there'll be a singles match or a tag match or something. Or they'll
Well, that
come out
sets
for
up
a
a pretty
save
good
next
tag.
week, but have the Bukaki Warriors against Rhea and
Yeah.
Io. That'll be a good match.
Get those titles involved. You can eventually do that, Ray and Io,
Mhm.
and then that would be all
Against
right.
Charlotte and Alexa, that'd be a great match.
Yeah. Yep. Down the line, get them off them. Just a way to get them off there, and then the Kabukis can fight with them for it.
Yeah.
There's
Transition it
lots you could
back.
do.
You can have a 2-month little thing and transition the titles. It's easy.
Yeah.
Because eventually this is just gonna go back to Rhea and Io fighting.
Which is fine with me.
I'm interested to see who Pierce has in mind to fight Stephanie on Raw next week, though, for the vacant title.
Oh. It's got to be. I was hoping, I hope it's not like a former champion and they get it just because they are a former champion.
I think this probably is their chance to put it on Stephanie.
Yeah. The crowd would be fine with it too. I don't think there wouldn't be any backlash.
No, I don't think so. The Devil's Kiss is over enough as it is. That's all you need to do. They'll be like, we want her to be champion.
Yeah, she'll wear the title while doing it.
Yeah. What did I see a video of somebody it was Gorgeous George did the Devil's Kiss years and years and years and years ago.
Oh. He was a thickie.
So it was only once though that he hit it. So
that was his finisher.
all those
That's all it took back then.
Yeah, all them people watching would have been like, what in the hell is this?
Oh, yeah. All those kids that were told they can never watch it again.
Yeah.
Just like, no, you're not watching that
in the
again.
40s or whatever when he would have done it. My God, you're never coming to wrestling again.
It would be like that. It completely would be.
You're going to war, boy. You're not watching this wrestling shit.
Yeah. Mary, our son's a queer. We got to send him off to war. It would totally be like that.
It would have been. Yeah.
Yeah.
No son of mine.
Well, hasta la vista, amigo.
It's so true. It's just a weird way of thinking.
Marry our son's a queer.
That'll fix him.
Send him to war. Fight some Nazis.
Yeah. That's all it took to be a man.
Yeah. How many of them came out of the war gay, too?
Yeah, literally stuck over there with only dudes. Sweaty as hell.
Oh, shit. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah,
well,
Heatwave.
we were talking about
that was it.
Heatwave.
That was all a Raw, so.
Yeah.
This we'll talk a little bit about Heatwave. 10 minutes here or so before we shut her down. What was your favorite match of the event? So many. There was quite a few good ones.
It was because I watched it in 2 pieces, which was kind of entertaining too. I just like Javon and that spot again where he's getting pushed off onto a table.
That was really a fantastic match. Those two guys really did the big guy versus small guy psychology to a T. It was perfect.
Yeah.
The
and
only
Oba,
thing go ahead, sorry.
Oba's not selfish. He'll sell, which I like.
And sold well.
Yeah.
Facial expressions were great from him. Javon's a little over the top, but
yes.
Oba's facials were great. Zoe face was fantastic. The only thing I didn't like was the finish. thought the finish was was a bit shitty.
Kind of like uneventful,
Um,
or just
it was just I don't exactly remember how it went. I remember not loving it at all. Just trying to
I was
catch up
surprised there
here at
was a
the
few
bottom.
false finishes. I was shocked. I was
There
like, oh,
was,
like,
yeah.
at least they showed that.
Oh, that's what it was. The foot under the bottom rope. So that's
Yeah.
fine. That's the rule. Foot is
Yep.
under the bottom rope, whatever. But then Oba just, throws him through the table, throws him back in, hits his finish. That's it. Right?
That's
There's
it, yeah.
nothing. That's it.
When you almost
Um,
had a new champ.
Right. I just didn't like how quick it was. I would have maybe liked to see it drag out a little bit more. Maybe another quick spot in between instead of Oba just, getting immediately up from the cutter from his finish,
Yeah.
from Javon's finish, throwing him through that table like a dart, throwing him
God,
quickly
he
back in the ring,
bumps.
and just hitting his power bomb. And that's the end of the match. It just felt rushed is all. After such a great match, the finish just felt rushed.
Yeah. And
But
I
yeah,
don't
lots
mind
of
the
false
ref thing.
finishes. Yeah, the ref thing
Yeah.
was great, I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very rare actually that you see that nowadays.
Yeah.
You see the foot on the rope, but you don't see a ref catching, oh, he's actually under the rope. This isn't legal, illegal count. Match
Yeah.
must continue. So that
Yeah,
was done
straight
very
up.
well.
Those are part of the rules, so you got to follow. And it showed that Javon could become a champion. It's just wrong place for the foot.
That's right.
So that was kind of good. That was kind of neat.
One thing I've always wondered is why don't you have a chicken shit heel that's defending a
Yeah.
title in a triple threat match or something? Just hit a finish, legs up on the rope for the leverage at factor, right? And that's it's legal.
Yeah.
Or if another guy puts his foot on the ropes in a triple threat, you've never seen that and seen a ref count through it.
Yeah, they should
I
take
don't recall
advantage of
seeing
it.
it. That's right. Yeah.
No.
Sorry. The triple threat, you put your foot where the fuck you want. Put it up your own ass. I'm counting to 3, right?
Yep.
Never seen that before.
Yeah, it's strange how they magically forget about that when it's a no DQ match.
Or if you're a chicken shit heel, just pin the guy, feet up on the ropes. Sorry. Triple threats are no DQ.
Yeah.
I'm
Seems they
sure
forget about
there's,
it.
some sort of clause in a rule book somewhere that some super wrestling nerd knows about.
Well, actually, if you flip to page 21, section A, part B, you'll be able to know that a feet up on the ropes at a triple threat. Shut
Still
up.
count. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
how?
And I thought there was a few standout parts here. The American crowd
Yeah.
booing the Americans in an American city and chanting for Canada in the mixed tag match was hilarious. That just they're chanting Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea's playing it out, so good at being her character that she doesn't want to get in the ring. So she's telling them to stop chanting her name. Her and Paige are the perfect heel fucking team.
Yeah. The intelligence is just
It's
out of the world. Out of this world.
unbelievable. Their wrestling IQ, both of them, is unbelievable.
So good for the Tavon Heights and what's her name? I don't know her name yet really. The other chick, the Olympian.
Kurt Angle.
Yeah, Kurt Angle.
Her name's Jason Jordan.
What a great people to learn from. It's Kurt's other daughter.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get to learn from Chelsea, and man, for her probably her third match on NXT, this new chick, that's awesome.
And yeah, she is green though. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy, she should have, another 15 Evolve matches before another NXT match, I would think.
Yeah.
Like that Evolve
Those are-
Women's Champion can almost fucking be on the main roster. Fuck, she's good.
So it's a little crazy to think who's getting pushed and who isn't.
Yeah, but I thought that was hilarious. They were Chelsea Green is so fucking over. It's unbelievable how over she is. She should be the one going after Tiff, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because Tiffany's run is stale.
The only cool thing is Nikki Cross was in the background in one of their little promos, so that
That
got me excited. I'm like, at least do something with Nikki because she was such a good wrestler when she was wrestling. It's been a while.
Well, she's finally get to do a War Games, so.
Yeah, like
Or is
give
she
her
the fifth
something.
member? How many men do they got? Dexter, what's his face?
4 men, yeah.
John Wayne. They got Dexter, John Wayne Gacy,
Big Red,
Big Red,
and then
Bray,
and Bo.
Bo Dallas, and then
Yeah.
okay, so the fifth is Nikki. Would they do a mixed War Games?
Why not?
MFTs don't have a woman though. If that is the
I guess, yeah, they could just skip that out, but she would be great just to interfere.
4-on-4 is corny in a War Games match, so.
Yeah.
The other thing,
Oh,
go ahead.
No, I was just saying that I'm sure they could figure something out, like how that one War Games they just started adding people like we're buddies now when Bronson Reed was joining up with
Oh,
all of a
that's
sudden
right.
he was like he's a bloodline buddy now. So they've done worse.
True. Michin is added to the MFTs. Or Zelina Vega or somebody, right?
Yeah, just thrown in.
The Piper actually got a win over fucking Charlotte Flair though last Friday, which I thought was awesome.
That was wild. Yes.
Awesome.
Well deserved.
So hopefully that momentum stays as well.
Well, she deserved. It's been years of like just being in the background or having a shitty gimmick.
The other match, of course, I really enjoyed was Jordan Grace and Mariah May.
But
Jordan Grace.
you like the finish?
I did.
Okay.
You didn't like the finish?
Well, I don't know.
Mariah won.
I don't see. Yeah, but also, what are they doing with Jordan Grace? I get it. Like Mariah's the big new shiny toy, but Jordan is almost turning into just not a jobber, but I don't know. They keep mentioning, oh, she hasn't won a title yet. She's been in NXT for a while.
I just don't
It's
think
just
she. I just don't think she benefits from going over in one of these in a program in NXT. To be honest,
no, they could move.
To be honest, I think she's actually going to go beat Julia. I think that's going to be the title that she gets.
That'd be
Speaking of
crazy.
the underbooking of a fucking championship.
Yeah, one of the best talents out there. She could have been champion.
Literally, probably like your top. She's a top 5 woman.
Yeah,
wrestler in that company right now, and she hasn't wrestled in 3 months.
Look at her hype when she was in NXT and then to the main roster. Like the hype was crazy. But even Mariah, like, okay, so she wins at the pay-per-view, but then she loses to Kalani. I just don't know what they're doing with kind of either of them, really. I don't know what the path is. The feud is never ending.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I hated the finish on NXT today. That's what I hated.
Yeah.
Mariah going over clean is fine with me, but yeah, Jordan interfering only to have Kalani basically roll up Mariah. Like, what's the purpose?
It almost feels like it's never ending, just because in those feuds you always wait for the face to win the overall feud. So I mean, they could have just finally finished it at the pay-per-view at Heatwave. I guess not really pay-per-view, but the special PLE. I just wish they would have put a nail in it and been like, okay, we're done with this. Let's move on.
Yeah. I hear you.
You know. And shit, Mariah should just be fucking her old self. I know it's a new beginning or whatever, but just let her be.
I'm sure they'll eventually lean into that, because it's just she'll just, not that she's not over already, but she will instantly just become massive if she starts to really lean into Mariah May.
Yeah.
Instead of following along with who's ever writing this shit for her.
It's just the whole mirror that I just remember. Lux Luger.
Yeah. The narcissist.
Who can walk again?
I've seen
Almost.
that, yes.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Very cool.
But no, either on the show, like I even had to but Dana Brooke finally getting a title, that was kind of
very cool. Yeah, Dana Brooke
like
winning a title, not in TNA where she's officially signed to, but winning the TNA title in NXT, which I thought was super cool.
And her post was so smart, like, don't burn bridges because you never know what'll happen, and that proves it.
That's right.
That was very cool. Smart of her too.
Her finish sucks. Like the swanton she does just doesn't look very good. But
little top heavy.
And they still have, like, to pin Masha is fine. Masha can take the loss. You don't want JC Jane to take the pin, right? So
no.
JC looked good in this match too. I hate her guts, but that just means she's playing her part so well.
I'm just so surprised.
Fucking shit heel. Fuck, I hate her.
But, and her two fucking lackeys, yeah.
Yeah, but her last, 3 or 4 matches that I've watched of hers have been excellent. So
yeah, I didn't even know she could lay stuff in that hard, or like, throw them into the ring post, or like, it's like, oh, okay, she can go.
Yeah, makes her strikes look legitimate too.
Yeah, it's crazy to miss all that until they get the chance to show it.
Although she did blow up Jordan Grace's face in that one in the match that she lost, or she beat her in, but
blame Jordan was in the wrong place.
Yeah, that's right. Your face was too close.
Yeah.
And the opener was good. Jada Parker and Kalani and Lola.
Yeah. And I figured Lola, I'm like, man, she did so good in AAA. I think they're hot on her right now. They're going to want her to go down there, or just raise her up a little bit right now, because she's good.
Yeah. And they all look sharp.
Yeah.
Kalani is super smooth. The crowd loves Jada Parker. Loves Jada Parker.
Yes. It's crazy how many of them deserve so much more.
Yeah, and her and Lash look like they're going into a program now. Yeah. Jada and Lash, so they'll kick the shit out of each other. There'll be a lot of, there'll be some cheeks clapping in that match.
There will be.
Put Lola back in that match.
Jeez, man.
Damien Priest's favorite move is Lola's hip attack.
Hey, hey, the like, all these women are just fantastic, and deserving too.
They are, right? It just comes back to the women in WWE are carrying the entire promotion.
Yeah. When you're watching Briggs fight in a main event.
God.
Just like, what's going on?
There's nobody. There is nobody that sucks the charisma out of a show more than him.
Yeah.
Actually, there's one person, and it's shocking because her dad is maybe the most charismatic human in the world. But every time Ava comes on my TV, it's like the air is being sucked out of the room and I can hardly breathe. It's so fucking bad. How she just
paid titles.
she just has the charisma of a shovel. It's terrible. Like,
she is in Gacy's little stable there. That was so funny. They're wearing those weird yellow masks. It was just like, oh no.
And her contacts, and it's like, this nothing works for you. Sorry.
No.
Get a lip extension.
Oh, spade title. Yeah. I don't even know how she does.
It looks like a Cenobite from Hellraiser. That one. Clicking its teeth all the time.
Poor girl. She's probably got the driest mouth. Just God.
She'd have spider breath for sure.
And of course, she's a director of authority. God. He's got the spider breath.
Come over here. I have to whisper something to you.
Yeah. Oh, guys. This is how it's going.
We are going to.
All these other women are just like, oh, sick. It's gotta be nice.
Tic Tac officer. Yeah, they can't say anything. They'll get fired.
No, kiss her ass.
Yeah, kiss her ass. It smells better than her breath.
Yeah. They probably, honestly, they probably have to pretend to be buddies and like, oh, it's got to be awful.
Shut up, bitch!
Yeah, yeah. But anyways, on that degrading note, that's the show for today.
Yeah, gonna make fun of people.
Yeah. If you hated what you hear, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back next week to hopefully cover a decent weekly episodic show. Oh, it'll be Clash weekend. Go over Clash.
Yes.
That'll be perfect. Yeah.
There'll be something decent.
Yeah, we'll at least get to talk about Bronson Reed having a wrestling match against, the top draw in the company. So
yeah.
But until then, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll catch you next week.